Floor 13. Hello and greetings to my new channel. Sorry. Soft load. Do excuse poor picture quality. I'm not as much a computer person. But I'm here to talk to you about one thing that's been on my mind for quite a while. Sex and cartoons. Now, most of adults out there might have seen some hentai websites. If you don't know what hentai means, I don't suggest look it up if you're under 18 years old. But sex in cartoons differs on what level you look at it. You think about programs such as American Dad, Family Guy, Cleveland Show, more adult cartoon programs. There's a lot of sexual references in there, so you will have no problem saying like, oh yeah, those two people can. Yeah, that's fun because they have children. They have sex. It's no different in anything else. It's no different in live action programs such as people, because in the cosplay two people is logical. You can kind of see it or picture it, even if you don't want to. You can picture it, isn't it? And with adult cartoons, not mean porn. I mean about 18, 15 cartoons. Actually, it's an 18 cartoon with volleyball. Anyway, it's programs like American Dad, Family Guy. You can kind of see it because there's a lot of sexual references. You go down The Simpsons, Futurama, stuff like that. Yeah, they're all there, but you just don't see as much. The physical element, you just differences. As you go lower down, it gets worse. I'm going to refer to Hotel Transylvania 2, where the main, antagonist's daughter, Dracula, Maeve's Dracula's daughter, gets pregnant. I can't remember the husband's name. I think it's Johnny. So those two cartoon people having sex. I mean, come on. This is weird. They're not at all it's just weird to think about, because this is a program for everyone. It's universal. It's PG. It's not like it's meant to be influence or sexual innuendo, and there isn't any. But it gets worse down the line. You look at Rugrats, and this is an actual kids program, not anymore, but I used to watch it when I was younger. Yeah. But you think of it, the Rugrats parents would have had to conjugate to create their children. And believe me, I've actually seen some hentai pictures of the parents. It's not anything that's me off, mind you. Again, I'm not going to get into that tonight. But I've seen bizarre stuff. There's Disney on there. I even saw Mandy from the film Adventures of Bill and Mandy. I was trying to look at something else, mind you. But I looked the wrong way. I see the video. So yeah, the lower down you get, it gets worse. But when you get to the more animalised characters, such as Pig or Arthur, it still stands the same. Those characters' parents would have had to conjugate it in order to create the kids, with the show bases around, which kind of gets creepy. I mean, come on. You have to imagine it, because they're not really sexualized in the reproductive organ area. So it's just a question of what the fuck is going through their minds at the time when they're actually thinking about this, because it's just bizarre, it's just weird. It does get weirder. Another thing that's on my mind is the cartoon characters, animals. This is a bit of a spin-off. Look at that big Hey, look at Arthur. The families all consider all the same animals, but there's not normally a secondary set of the animals out there spinning off from the family. It's always the same animals. But that makes logical sense. If there's only ever one set of the same creature or animal, that means they're all related. Because there has to be secondary sets of the same animals, for therefore to like game out their meat, they get together and have children. Otherwise, it just gets even worse, because they've got to imagine that these two brother and sister get together and have children. It's the same in any animal program that has animals or cartoon characters, because there's going to be practically one animal or the same creature, and on the program only. And so yeah, the rest is even worse. Back to that other set. Back to the deal of the conjugation of animals and cartoons. Yes, it gets weirder and weirder as you go down the line from Universal, PG, up to 12s. It gets better, but still a bit bizarre when you have to think about animals doing it. Think about the apes. Just live action animals, you've got to think about that, and they've got to do. Here's another question. Lion King. There are 2 lion cubs. So I don't know their names. But only one male lion. Because male lions have to be the thing here. And there's female. So does that mean Simba and the other female were brother and sister? Because there's no other male there apart from Scar. And it just gets to me, because that once again makes no sense. There's no other male lion in the pride, therefore they have to be related. Well, I can't say. It's just weird when you have to picture cartoon characters having sex. Think of the Lion King. It's different because they're not actually humanized. They're actual animals. That makes it worse, because you've got to think about them doing it, and they don't do it. They do it more doggy style, and then opposed to how humans do it. Sorry, I just pictured something in my mind. I don't want to go to it now. I've seen pictures of animals and humans doing it, and that's going to be something similar that I have it that create how animals do it, and it's just bizarre in my mind. It's just a bizarre, crazy nonsense that cartoon characters do it in. It's just crazy. Anyway, that's all for this video on cartoon characters and conjugation. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, or if you like it, you can click the like button. If you don't like it, you can click the dislike button. If you want to hear more of my insane ramblings, you can hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. If you don't have to do it, that's fine with me, if I care. Actually, I do care. Because it's nice to know people actually do care. Okay, this has gone on long enough. I have been Chismagoog, and this is Floor 13. Goodbye, Mr. Johnson.